Do not trust science above the hand of God. Listen to this testimony. These two cuties right here were born when I was 24 weeks pregnant. They were only 1 pound 5 ounces and 1 pound 10.5 ounces. They spent 156 days in the neonatal ICU. My son in particular was very, very sick. For about 4 months, doctors had him on a high-frequency jet ventilator and failed daily at trying to wean him off. Eventually, doctors told me that he would never leave the hospital without getting a tracheotomy. I responded to the doctors that God did not give me twins to put a hole in one of their necks. Now, I know how that sounds. Of course, I would get a tracheotomy if it absolutely came down to it, but I was holding on to faith. What the doctors didn't know is I had spent the entire month prior to conceiving my twins saying that I was going to conceive twins that month. And I knew that God had given me twins specifically as a response to that prayer. Not only that, but I conceived those twins with only one fallopian tube, having conceived each twin from a different ovary. That was seen on a very early ultrasound. Now, I understand that sometimes that happens, but for me, that very personally spoke that it was an act of God. So when the doctor said that it was time for tracheotomy, I asked the doctors to give him one more shot to see if God came through. After 4 months of him being on a jet ventilator and making no progress towards coming off, he made a complete turnaround the same day. Within days, he was breathing room air. Doctors also told me he would never drink on his own, eat on his own, walk on his own. While he still has his struggles, God still won, and science did not overpower that.